back to our channel.
Yes, thanks for coming back and actually enjoying our videos. So for today's topic, we'll be talking about how to not care what people think about you.
Yes, I think it's a very difficult topic actually.
Yes, because I feel like we're all humans and we care a lot what people think about
it's
us.
in our nature. I think it's impossible for people go around saying I don't care. No.
Yeah,
I don't
and
care what
most people
think
that
of-
say I don't care actually do care.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
if you do that a
didn't-
lot, you do care.
If you really don't care, you wouldn't be saying it so many
Yeah,
times.
so
you
many
know.
times.
Like it should be embedded in you that whether you say it or you don't, it's fine.
Yes.
No. So I feel that the disclaimer here is it's in our nature as human beings to care. It's
what
not
people
thing.
think.
It starts being a problem when your whole life now is surrounded around what somebody said and how they said and whatever they said. So first things first, it's in our nature. You're not weird. You're not there's something's wrong with you because you care a little bit what people think about you. But now we want to talk about how to stop caring.
Yes.
Like how
Okay, so we'll be discussing 3 ways for you to actually stop caring what people think about you. We might have a bonus, but for now it's just 3.
Yes. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please.
Like, comment,
And share.
and yes.
Yeah. Okay, just to add a disclaimer, don't forget that in your self-love journey, a lot of things are not going to be easy to do, but it is so important that you are aware of them and you're actually trying to do it. So this video is very important for us to, we felt it was very important for us to talk to you about it, because a lot of people deal with a lot of the times, if you find yourself getting into depressive life and state and negative self-talk, it's mainly because of how other people have said things about you and viewed you.
Yes, so that will actually derail your, healthy lifestyle change, or depending on whether you just want to feel good about yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so the first way for you to actually stop caring what people think about you is to get focused.
Yes.
So what we mean by get focused, don't get focused on what they're thinking. You have to get focused on yourself. You got to get focused on your goals. You got to get focused on your desires, exactly what you care about, whether it's activities or passions that you've always wanted to try out. So you got to get more focused on the things that interest you and you care about. And when you do that, you just have to make sure that you don't try and do it for somebody else, whether it's for revenge or whether to prove somebody wrong. You genuinely do it for yourself, and you totally throw yourself in there, all totally focused on it, so that it's got nothing to do with anybody else. You'll see that once you start doing that, you get so wrapped up into it that you don't actually have time to care what people think about you, because you are literally so cocooned in this beautiful place. I know using that word doesn't actually help, but technically in this way, I'd rather be cocooned in something that I'm more focused on than what other people actually say about me.
So it's very important to, just to add on what she just said, the focus. Let me give you an example. When you are doing a particular task, maybe you have a deadline for something, an assignment, a work assignment, whatever the case may be. It's not easy for people to distract you, because you know that I have to finish this, I have to finish this. So a lot of things could be happening around you, but you're not aware of them. You don't have time to entertain them because you have a deadline. So when we say get focused, find things and focus on things that are gonna remove your attention away from other people's opinions and you focusing on those opinions. So in order for you to stop caring about yourself, you need to have direction about what you're doing. Like if, for example, you start a YouTube channel, or you start a new job maybe that you're not comfortable with, or you're going to a school or something that you're doing that you're not very comfortable with, and then other people are that they're likely to say something. When you focus on what they have to say, you're feeding into that. But when you focus on whatever it is that you are busy with, it grows, and your attention span from whatever's happening, or it's just noise, and just like, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually like force you to just be into it. So try more to focus on whatever you focused, like you're interested in at that point.
Okay, the second tip is consistency.
Yes.
So about when we say consistency, don't take it as some, oh my gosh, this is like a thing that I need to be. No, what we mean about being consistent is being consistent in the sense that when you avoid being around people, situations that put you in a space that you are caring what somebody else says, when you're focused on your goals or focused on where you're trying to go, it the first thing is to actually get into line of what you want and then focus on it for a continuous period of time, you know.
Yes.
Like in order for you to break a very bad habit of constantly caring what people think about, you gotta practice it. It's like if you don't practice, it's like when you exercise, if you don't do it on a consistent basis, you're not going to see the results. So it's the same with with stopping how people care about you. Stop thinking about how people care about you. If you don't practice to do the things that will enhance you to focus on other things and more positive things, you're obviously not going to do it. So if today you're like, okay, fine, I'm going to focus on this, and I don't care that whoever said certain things about me, then tomorrow you go back, you're online, you checking who said this about you, who did that about you,
Yeah.
who said what was the latest thing. I can't post this because somebody else is gonna judge me.
Judge me.
When we say consistency is doing the thing that makes you so uncomfortable over and over and over and over and over. So the major thing about being consistent is actively doing the things that you know other people are gonna say things about you, but doing it anyway. Like, you know, like I'm gonna do it anyway. And the
Yeah.
more you do it, the noise just fades.
It just fades away.
It fades away.
And to just add to what she's saying, the great thing about being consistent, I mean, you need to understand something. You owe it to yourself. It's not to anybody else. I mean, if you're younger, you're probably thinking, no, I've got like a whole way, like especially if you're in high school, I've got like such a long way to go, so it's fine. No, you need to start, whether you're, you know, young or old, you need to start, at some point you need to stop being about other people and being about yourself. So you need to start being consistent. And how you actually be, the great thing about being consistent in changing how you think is that it makes things a lot better for you going forward. If it was that easy for you to start caring what people think, it can also be easy for you to change and actually not care what people think about you. So you need to be able to take ownership on your own life and not wait for I don't know what, and just like actually do what you gotta do and not wait for anybody to change how you should be thinking about your own life.
Yes. Okay, and then the last tip that we have for you guys,
Is to stop overthinking.
a big one.
Yes, this is a very big one. See, when we say this particular one, I'm sure I feel like we've all been through that. What are people going to think about my outfit? What are people going to think about what I said? And then you question every little thing.
Over and over and over.
Listen, people don't care. They are honestly just too wrapped up in their own business. Yeah, sure, there'll be those that notice something weird about you, but I can guarantee you that will not take up majority of their day, that they can just think about you the whole time. You're overthinking it. So don't sit there and worry and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, or oh, they're going to hate me and make my life a living hell, blah blah blah. I don't know, like, you know what overthinking is? You just go overboard and go extreme when it's probably the most smallest thing in the world. So you need to just stop, breathe, and literally just try and do something else at that moment. So you just don't have to overthink on something that is not realistic at that point.
Yeah, it's like, you know, remember a time in your life where you thought, oh my gosh, maybe, you know, you have a certain wardrobe malfunction. And nobody's aware of it, and you start being extremely like, oh my gosh, somebody can see, panicking. Oh my gosh, somebody can see that I have a little tail or something like that.
No,
I think that's happened to me.
I think it's happened to me too. But somehow I like to, like, you know, write it out. I'm like, yeah. And if you saw it, I'm one of those people that like if you, it's fine. See it, it's fine.
Like how like in a space where nobody saw that
yeah.
Sorry, like you fell. and you look around. So when you overthinking, you think, oh my gosh, the person who's all the way across the street where
you can barely see them.
you can barely see them, but you assume they also
And
saw
they're
you.
standing there and they're laughing at
They
you.
are like,
No.
like they're like
Some people
eyes
get so paranoid. They're like, yeah.
I'm always trying.
Some people get so paranoid, they'll start being like, okay, as they get closer to these people, the person's probably just laughing at like something on their phone or something, and they get so paranoid, like this person is laughing at me. No, stop. They probably didn't even notice. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Another thing. No. I know maybe this sounds wrong to say certain things. Like like people are afraid of the cashier at ShopRite.
Yeah. And when they
Pick
say
n Pay,
void.
people being afraid. People. You overthink that 3 aisles from there is hearing this lady screaming out.
But no, the checkers one's like, no. But we won't talk about that yet.
But like what we're trying to say is that you kind of overthink some things and think that everybody's staring at you when really nobody is. Like
they're probably worried about their own accounts. That oh my gosh, there's no money in here. The cashier's probably thinking that you know what, this is life or something. But you're so worried.
This is an example.
It's an example, yes.
But anyway, the point is, yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah. So the point we're trying to make is that sometimes, like, you need to understand that in our nature, people are self-consumed.
Yes. If you can't stop thinking about yourself, somebody else can't stop thinking about themselves.
If you're sitting there saying, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, my t-shirt, oh my gosh, my car, oh my gosh, whatever, something is wrong. Trust, there's another person who's also worried about certain things. So you are literally not the number one factor in their day when they wake up, like with us, we would like maybe walk in the street and somebody would be staring at us, and maybe sometimes we forget that we're twins, but we're like thinking, why are you staring? Do I have a stain?
Like,
What's
do I
the
have a
issue?
stain?
Like,
what's
wrong?
We would literally be like, what's on my face? We would do that.
No, the person's just staring at the fact that, oh, you guys look the same. It's like,
yes.
Oh, by the way. Like,
oh, you see, if, like, exactly, that would happen to us almost all the time. It's like, why are you staring at us?
Like, oh my gosh, are you seeing that, whatever, like, but the person's not seeing that
anything. We would literally be like, okay, what's on me?
Like, what is on me? What is on
and
me?
then the person comes
and
by.
And the person say, twins!
Like, and you're like,
oh, okay, that's what you said. I'm thinking something's on me. Like, do I have something on me? So like those certain things when you say you overthink, and it's sometimes it's people we don't think we're doing it, but you are doing it.
Yeah. So you shouldn't actually do that. You should force yourself to be like, nah, there's a reason that they're doing that. Take it from us. We've probably looked at people in the most stank face ever.
Yeah, like, why are you staring at me?
Onzivan is so excited to see twins.
But some people though, they just give you that.
And it's
that
awkward.
Face, and you're like, man, there must be something up my nose. Like,
so the point of it is, overthinking is really stupid. Overthinking doesn't serve you or anyone else anything. It's better to just enjoy your life without that baggage of what people think about you. So try as hard as you can to just focus on what makes you happy and on what anybody else and whatever that makes anybody else happy. It's your life. You choose how to create it. It's either you choose to make it a very fruitful, happy and blessed life, or one that's miserable, filled with what other people say. And honestly, we're not about that life.
Yes. Good luck to everyone. Hope you take these tips. Comment below what you think. Let us know what you think of this. Don't forget to like
and subscribe.
Help us grow, guys. Thank you so much.
See you in the next video.